Okay, hello everyone. Let's see. Let me just share this out a few places. I am live. The auction has less than 35 minutes left to go. Let's see. Share to. Let me. Share to a group. Go. And let me share it to the event. Here, you can see it over here. There we go. Sharing it in the event page. Okay. Excellent. I've got one viewer. That's probably me. But anyway, the auction is counting down. We're 33 minutes and less than 20 seconds left. And we are raising money for Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We've raised over $3,900 already, which is awesome. Last year, in all the events that we had, we raised $3,200. That included the auction, the 24-hour marathon, everything that we raised online. So this year we are set to absolutely smash that. So I'm really excited for where this auction is going. This year we added the new auction software. Octria is the brand name, the company that we're using, and I think it has worked out great. We've got all kinds of new features and stuff. It's been a lot easier for people to bid. It should be a lot easier to check out. We've got a cool new anti-sniping feature. So if somebody places a bid within the last 5 minutes of the auction, that item will get extended an additional 5 minutes. So if you really wanted that item, you won't get it snagged out from under you in the last seconds of the auction. So should be an exciting finale. So you can see we're up to $3,900 raised, 3,906. So a couple other things to mention as the auction kind of comes to a close. I just mentioned the anti-sniping. Shipping and pickup. Shipping is going to be available anywhere in the U.S. and can also ship internationally. U.S. shipping is built into the site at $8 an item. Some items are marked as a little bit more or a little bit less, and a few items are marked as shipped separately, but generally it's $8 an item with a maximum of $40. However, if you are interested in having your items bundled, you can choose that as your shipping option, and when you check out, and we will bundle all your items together and figure out what the actual shipping and handling charges are, and then add that to your account, and then you can pay for the actual shipping charges. So if you do choose the default shipping charges, and it costs a little bit, it ends up you end up paying a little bit more for shipping than what the actual charges are. Any overages are going to go to the charity, so it'll still go out to help a great cause. But everything else will be going to charity, and we can bundle your shipments. If you're international or Alaska or Hawaii, let us know, and we can calculate your shipping for that as well. If you're local to the area, we do offer pickup here in DeKalb, Illinois, or in Elgin, Illinois, at one of the Gaming Goose stores. So that's an option if you're in the Chicagoland area. And we may be able to make other arrangements to get games to you in the Chicagoland area too, if you need to. But yeah, pick up in Elgin and DeKalb for the most part. And then as far as payment goes, as soon as the auction closes, you should be able to pay your balance for any items that you won, any of our awesome items. And you can do that with credit card. If you prefer to use PayPal or pay in a different method, you can contact the Gaming Goose here in DeKalb. Their contact information is on the in the FAQ on the About Us page. So you can check there and contact them, and you can pay with PayPal, or if you're picking up the games locally, you can pay with cash or whatever in the store, or pay with credit card right at the store instead of paying online. And yeah, lots of different ways to pay. So let's see, we are at 28 minutes left to go. So I don't know if everybody saw it, but I have a cool page here underneath the About section called Recent Bids. So you can take a look at that and see. This will show recent bids that have come in. So Diane Parker just bid $35 on The Captain Is Dead. Thank you, Diane. I went to high school with Diane, so that's pretty cool. So we're up to 39.08. So as bids come in, you can see them there. We've also got our fundraising milestones. So our first milestone was matching what we made in the 2019 auction, and we smashed that Sunday, I believe, Sunday or Monday. And then shortly after that, we doubled what we made in the 2019 auction. And as I mentioned before, last year and previous years, we've raised money through a number of different events, not just the auction. Because of COVID-19, the auction is our primary way of raising money this year. And so we've matched that, and we are on seeing how close we can get to doubling what we raised last year. So I'd be pretty excited if we could double it. I'm not sure that we will in the last half hour, but I think we can probably get somewhere between $4,000 and $5,000, which will be really awesome. But we have over 375 items in the auction, so if everything went up $3, we'd be close to $5,000. So that would be kind of cool. But I'm really happy with how this turned out this year, with raising almost $4,000 so far, with about, what are we at? About 28 minutes, 27 minutes left to go. And we'll see if that anti-sniping feature comes into play. If anybody has a bidding battle at the end, that will be exciting to watch. So let's see, we did have a few items that came into the auction after it opened. A few late arrivals from some of our sponsors, from Branham Games, something from Board Game Revolution that came in the box that wasn't in his initial list of things. So thank you, Thomas, for sending Pyramids as well. So some new games that weren't here when we opened the auction. So that's kind of cool. We do have a few Buy It Now sets. This collection of 3 games from Grey Gnome Games. Thanks a lot, Jason, for sending a ton of Grey Gnome Games titles. But we've got these bundles that are available for $50. You can ensure that you get one, but you can also bid on them too and maybe get it for a bit less. But to Buy It Now, you'll ensure that you get one. And same with the Stonebound Saga bundles here. That's got Stonebound Saga, the Visions of Telios expansion, an additional deck box full of Visions of Telios cards, and 3 promo sets. I believe they're 2 characters and 1 set of alternate art cards. So those are available for Buy It Now, and we have some of them available in the auction as well. Bid what you will on them. So yeah, lots of really cool things. So the auction catalog, we've got tons of new stuff, tons of stuff in here. You can filter down by some of the categories and stuff. So we can check out, let's see how many items are without bids. I don't think we have too many. Yeah, just 5 items left that haven't been bid on yet at all. So we've got Word Right. That's a card-based word game. You use different cards to put together words, and they've got about a ton of different games available on their website that you can play with the set of cards. They're pretty cool. Dead Drop was a Kickstarter. This looks like it's a review copy, so it's just one set of character cards. The actual Kickstarted version of the game, I believe, had 6 different sets of characters, but any individual game only used one set of characters. So this is a full game here, even though it's only got one of the sets of characters. So it was a cool deduction and type game for I believe 2 to 4 players. Maybe it might have been 3 to 5. Not quite sure. We've got the Eon's End, Buried Secrets. Let's see. I believe that's an expansion for Eon's End. Eon's End. That's got a reserve price of $15. So if you want to bid $15, you can grab that. The Duke is an awesome 2-player abstract strategy game. I've got a version of it called Jarl, based on with a theme really lightly themed based on the Vikings TV show. But the Duke is the original game. It's got some slightly different token abilities and stuff, but it's kind of a cool abstract strategy game where you draw tiles from a bag and they have different types of movement. After you move a tile, then you flip it over and it has an alternate set of movement capabilities. So very, very chess-like, but with some very unique mechanics. And then there's Escape from Hades. That's got a starting bid of $12 as well. I'm not familiar with this one, so this was donated by one of our local community gamers. Yeah, it looks like an older game. It says a Solar Synthetic League adventure. No one had ever broken out of the Nastian space prison. Only the Black Sheep would be crazy enough to break in. So, a solitaire space opera epic by Fred Manzo. So, cool looking, interesting looking artwork. Solo game. You can see these notifications popping up as people are bidding on things. Really cool dice sets from Norse Foundry. So let's see. Let's go back to our recent bids, see where we're at now. So we've got Tyler's bid, Diane's bid on some stuff, Caden, Justin, Diane, Michael. Yeah, we're up to 39.22. So just in those last few minutes, another almost $20, $16 was bid. So thanks everybody for that. Okay. One other thing I wanted to mention, as the auction comes to a close, we'll be sending out a feedback form. You can also get to the feedback form at the bottom of the Contact Us page. If you click on that, it'll open up this form where we're asking some questions about how your auction experience was, and some different feedback, so that next year we can make it even better. And everybody that fills out the feedback form for the auction and sends it back in to us will be entered to win some additional stuff in your winnings. So we've got some additional promo cards, gift certificates, a few things that I set aside, a couple additional games that were donated that we're going to use for giveaways. So if you fill out the feedback form, we will we may throw in some little extras and stuff. So we got some keychains from Board Game Revolution. We've got some other little odds and ends that people have sent us, some promo cards, like I said. And so we'll be including some of those in some lucky people's winnings and stuff when they I get to deliver them. So make sure you send back that feedback. Also, anybody that has followed along with my live streams, my 24-hour live stream, and this live stream, if you comment or like it, we'll get you some entries in for some of those extras as well. So go ahead and share this stream, share the auction, let everybody know. We've got, let's see, how much time do we have left? We're down to 19 minutes. Excellent. It's getting exciting. Look at all those extra bids coming in. Yeah, a whole bunch of them. So we're up to 39.28. Let's see. I think we're going to easily break 4,000. That would be awesome. So getting exciting here towards the end. Let's see. I think I can make the screen part bigger so you can see that stuff a little bit better rather than looking at my beautiful face. My friend Chris said that I had a face for radio, and I agreed with him and said I have a voice for mimery too, and so that's why I usually don't do videos. Usually I do written reviews and stuff, but this is exciting as we come down to the end of the auction. So we'll see. 39.34. Things keep coming in. So, and remember, you can also help out by clicking on the Donate Now button. That'll take you to the Extra Life fundraising page. So when you get to here, just click the big green Donate button, and you can send some money directly to Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network hospitals. We're personally supporting the Ann and Robert H. Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago. It's the closest children's hospital, Children's Miracle Network hospital to me here. And I've actually got several family and friends who have had kids that have been treated there over the years. So it's an important cause to me personally, as well as as my a number of my friends and family. So they've saved the lives of several kids that are important to my family and friends and stuff. So it's an important cause. It's a great cause. Excited for the amount of money that we're raising for them. It's been even more difficult this year with COVID-19, not only for fundraising efforts like mine, but just for the needs and stuff of the hospitals. They have additional needs for taking care of the kids without, a lot of the kids can't have visitors and stuff now because of the COVID-19 issues and stuff. So having the services and stuff that Extra Life provide are pretty awesome. I know at Lurie's this past year, they had a room that was funded through Extra Life donations and stuff that is like a social room, a game room for the kids. They've got video games and board games and stuff in there for the kids that are in the hospital, so they have some place to go and do stuff and interact with each other and stuff while they are healing. So a lot of excellent stuff comes out of this. You can find out more if you go to the About page. Thanks, Krista Jones. You just outbid me on Baker Street, beyond Baker Street. But if you go to About Extra Life, so we've got some information about what Extra Life is, where the money goes. So it says here, anything raised through Extra Life goes to Children's Miracle Network Hospital as unrestricted funds. That means the hospital can do what they need with the money to make sure that it has the biggest impact on the kids that are there. So goes to research, training, life-saving equipment to pay for uncompensated care. So Children's Miracle Network hospitals, they'll treat every single patient that comes through the doors, regardless of whether or not the family has the ability to pay. So I think that's an excellent purpose. So we've also got a little bit of the history of Extra Life here, and it's some information about Children's Miracle Network Hospital. So you can see on the chart here, it says they've lost on average $67 million each month during COVID-19 pandemic. So it's one of the reasons why fundraising efforts like mine and the whole Extra Life effort are very important. They're helping them make up for losses and stuff that they have, because they're still going to do their job and treat the kids regardless of how much money they have coming in. So okay, so we're still getting some more funds coming in. Let's see. Let's go back to our recent bids, see what else has come in recently. So Cameron, Michael, Krista, Andrew, Diane, more bids coming in. We're up to 39.42. Awesome. So another bid from Cameron coming in. Great. Let's talk about some of our sponsors. This year we had 45 people or companies offering to help out. So we had Advanced Games by Foxmind. They donated 4 copies of Crown War, so an excellent family and children's game, kind of based on war, but with some really awesome tokens, coin tokens. We've got Atlas Games. They donated a couple of games, including Breakdancing Meeples, designed by my friend Ben Moy. It's a cool, fun little dexterity game where you're real-time dexterity game where you're throwing meeples and scoring points for different ways that they land and stuff. Like doing the head spin in the helicopter and stuff like that from different breakdancing moves. So Bad Comic Games donated 2 copies of Shelia. Let's see, there they are. Shelia, however you pronounce that, not quite sure. The deluxe version of it. Pretty cool. Bezier Games donated a whole bunch of games. We've got Kaboo Deluxe, New York Slice, One Night Ultimate Supervillains, One Night Ultimate Werewolf, Silver, Werewords. So a lot of really cool family games, party games from them. Let's see, Blueprint Gaming Concepts. They've donated 2 copies of H.H. Holmes' Murder Castle, and including the second story expansion. And this one is hot off the press from their Kickstarter. It is going to be delivered to their Kickstarter backers and stuff in January, but they've sent out 2 copies, 2 early copies. So whoever wins these will have the very first publicly available copies in the world. So that's pretty cool. Get them several months before anybody else will have access to them. So I just today got the shipping notification that they are in the mail and on their way to me. So I should have them next week, just in time to ship them out to whoever's winning. So excited about that. What else do we have here? Board Game Design Course has offered to sent us 3 PDF copies of some of their board game design books or ebook copies. So not necessarily PDFs. They could be Kindle books as well. Let's see. Board Game Geek Store has sent us 4 $25 gift cards to the Board Game Geek Store. Board Game Revolution sent us a whole pile of games. I think 8 different games here, so that you can bid on. Some new, some used. Branham Games sent us a copy of Battle Gnomes and 6 copies of House Monsters. Brotherwise Games sent us Unearth. Is that it? A couple copies of Boss Monster expansions and Unearth. Chip Theory Games sent us Hoplomachus Origins and Triplock. DMR Creative Group. This is my friend Danielle. She sent 27 games and a Gamelin Games plushie. So a combination of new and used games. Lots of really cool stuff in here. Tons and tons of stuff. So thank you, Danielle, for sending all that stuff out. Eagle Griffin Games sent a copy of The City, which looks pretty fun. Earthfire Games sent 2 copies of their title, Meat Sweats. They're a Madison designer and publisher. So a lot of designers and publishers in Madison, Wisconsin. So Ingenuity, they don't have a social media page, but you can go to their webpage. Spicy Dice is their big title that they're really pushing, but they've also got Bid It and Tiles in this auction. We've got Fantasia Games. They donated directly to Extra Life. Their very first game is on Kickstarter right now. It's a game by Stan Kordonsky, who designed Dice Hospital and Rurik, Dawn of Kiev, and Lockup, and I think he's got a couple of other titles as well. It's called Endless Winter. It's an excellent game. I got to play it last September at Protospiel, and it's a ton of fun. So go over to Kickstarter and check them out. There's their logo. They've just got a few more days on that Kickstarter. Floodgate Games donated Cosmic Colonies and Sagrada. Flying Leap Games gave us 6 copies of their party game Wing It. It's a standalone expansion. This one is Wing It Beyond. It's a standalone expansion to their base game Wing It, where you're trying to come up with sales pitches for some pretty odd combinations of items and stuff. Game Toppers has donated this really awesome dungeon mat, 38 by 60 inches, so it'll cover your entire game table. Let's see, what else do we have? Game Right sent us a whole bunch of promos, as well as Dragon Realm and Sushi Go with some promos for both of them. We've got Gaming with Edo. This is Ed Baraff. He does reviews and stuff. He's also the owner of Pencil First Games, a publisher, but through his Gaming with Edo, he sent us a copy of Mind Block and Tumble Maze. He sent us a ton of games as Pencil First Games, too, so I'll skip over to the P's and show you that. Herbaceous Sprouts, a whole bunch of promos. He just sent me stacks and stacks of promos. He just took handfuls of them and threw them in. So we've got lots of promos from him. Sunset Over Water, 100 Tori. So I love these games. The Herbaceous and Herbaceous Sprouts, excellent, family level games. They're on the lighter side, but they're designed by Steve Finn, who is kind of known as the king of filler games. So some really, really awesome games from him. Let's see. Got about 7 minutes left. Let's see if we can get through these. Girls Game Shelf donated some playing cards and a few other games and promos and stuff. Gray Matters Games sent us 2 of their party games, Ridiculous Expositions, which is not quite a family-friendly game, so keep that in mind if you're bidding on that. But also the game of Wolf, which is another fun party game. Grey Gnome Games, as I mentioned before, sent us a whole bunch of copies of their 3 games, Siege of Sunfall, Trainmaker, and Virgin Seas, so you can grab those if you want. Gridley Games sent us Rocket Lander and Wise Alec. Leatherman Games sent us Squire for Hire and Squire for Hire Mystic Runes. So some fun 1 to 2 player card, tile-laying card games. Magpie Games has 2 PDF copies of their Masks, a New Generation RPG, which looks pretty fun. Meeple on Board Vanguard, they also donated directly to Extra Life. They support a number of games, Kickstarters. They're supporting Fantasia Games and Bad Comet Games and a few others. Meeple Shirts, this is their 2nd year supporting us with some really awesome board game related t-shirts. Who else do we have? Mythic Nation, with a whole bunch of dice coins and these mythic coin collectible coins. These are incredibly high quality solid metal coins. They're 2 inches across and I don't know, almost a 1/4 inch thick in spots with the artwork. They're just amazing. We've got Norse Foundry, who sent us these Atmar's cartography sets, so decks of cards that are useful for RPGs to help with storytelling and stuff. And we've got the whole set there, plus tons of these awesome metal dice sets. So beautiful, beautiful sets of dice. So if you're looking for anything special for RPG gamer, those are great. Podol Games, I think I pronounced that right, sent a bunch of copies of their game Cows in My Pants with tons and tons of swag, including these this version that has a really cool cow pattern cloth bag. Let's see. Pencil First Games, I already went over them. They've got a ton of really cool games. Peterson Games sent all these awesome miniatures. I've seen a couple of them popping up in the notifications. So my son was hoping to get these, but I think he's going to be disappointed that he got outbid on them. But his budget was $20. So, but these are some really incredible Lovecraft mythos games. Let's see, we are at about 4 minutes left. Let's get through these real quick. PSC Games has got their Britannia and Roman Roll. Red Raven Games sent us a copy of their new Deep Vents. Sky Kingdom Games sent a whole bunch of copies of Stonebound Saga, which I described a little bit earlier. It includes the expansion and a bunch of promos. Slugfest Games sent a whole bunch of promos. Their 1,000 Cranes prize variant promo cards that are only available through this year's Extra Life sessions. Let's see. Spielcraft Games has got a copy of their Kickstarter for Glory, and that'll come with free shipping because it's not available yet. It's en route from the manufacturer, so as soon as they get it, they will ship it out directly to the winner. Tabletop Rebellion sent a whole bunch of used and new games, things that they've reviewed or received. So, ton of excellent games there. Temple Gates Games has donated some digital copies of some really awesome games. So these are available on Steam. Okay, the Game Crafter has sent a bunch of gift cards, gift certificates, as well as a copy of The Captain is Dead. That was designed by the owner of the Game Craft. Okay. I think I went off the air for a little bit. Let me double check and make sure that I am back online. Let's see. Let's see here. No. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I am back online. So had a little network. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I was talking about Thing 12 games. Let's see, we've got about a minute left. So who else did I cover? I think I was only one or two short. Thunderworks Games, another awesome Madison designer, has got the Spiel des Jahres nominated cartographers, dual powers, and a whole bunch of role player stuff, as well as Skull Hollow. And Unfiltered Gamer was he got sick last week, so he didn't actually get anything sent. But let's see, 210. It looks like it is closed. So I think we do have a few items. 39.90. Let's see. I think we have a few items that are probably still open because of some last few bids. Let's see if there's a way to see those. Okay, I don't know if I can see them in this screen. I should be able to see them in my admin screen. So let me see. Items. Let's, all items. Status. Open items. What do we still have open? Okay, we still have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 items. So we've got the I'm Always Green t-shirt, Draw Your Own Conclusions, Seals of Cthulhu, Shalaga Norse themed metal dice, Wing It Beyond, 2 copies of that, Ember the Magical Card Game, Dice Hospital, Ticket to Ride Nordic Countries, paperback, Unlock, Squeak and Sausage, Burgle Brothers, Dominion, and King Domino Duel are still all open. So if you were really hoping for one of those and somebody outbid you, go ahead and you can still bid on it. They should still be open and active. So looks like I have 4 viewers watching me still right now. So thank you, everybody who's watching. Let's see if I can see on my phone who is watching or if anybody has commented. I don't have any comments in my streaming. Oh, Seals of Cthulhu. Looks like there's getting to be a battle on that one. Okay. The total just go down. That's weird. Thought it was at 39.88 a bit ago. We'll see what it ends up stopping at. So Wing It Beyond just got another bid. Let's see. Let's make sure. Maybe when I had my internet glitch, lost its connection. Oh, not quite. Okay, let's see. Who is anybody watching? Becky was watching. She got 10 games, she commented. Okay. It looks like. Okay. Anything else coming in? Peter gave us a donation, $20. Thank you very much, Peter. Very cool. We are up over $4,000. That's awesome. Bringing it up there. So remember, you can go ahead and check out. And when you check out, go ahead and select your payment method. Nathan donated $6. Thank you, Nathan. So when you go to check out, you can see here, it will ask you for your checkout information. You can continue to options, can kind of show you through this. So you can select your fulfillment option, where you want to pick up, if it's DeKalb or Elgin. You can choose your shipping if you want it shipped, or if you want your games bundled, and we'll contact you for shipping charges. You can choose that, or other arrangements would be if you need shipping internationally. We did have a few people from Canada and overseas selecting, that were bidding on games. So if you do need other arrangements, go ahead and select that, and we will work with you. And Yeah, I'm going to choose pick up in DeKalb because that's where I am picking up. And then you just click continue to payment. We do get charged some credit card fees. So if you wanted to donate a little bit to cover our credit card fees so that we don't have to take those out of our earnings so that more can go to the charity, you can go ahead and do that. Um, Tom, thank you for donating $10. So then you can go ahead and review your order. And remember to click on the auction feedback form so you get to this cool auction feedback form and give us some feedback so we can do an even better job next year. So let's see. And before I finish checking out, we're going to go back to recent bids and see. So got some donations. So thank you to everybody who's donating and sending in some final money and stuff. So looks like our last bids on games were 3 and 4 minutes ago. So see if anybody goes in. Otherwise, we'll be finished. So let's see sponsor items. That was from Flying Leap Games. So there's the one that is still open. Everything else is sold. What else do we have? Open the Seals of Cthulhu. That should be from Thing 12 Games. So that should still be open as well. There we go. That's still open. $15. So thank you, Diane, for donating. Appreciate it. Let's see, where are we at now? Recent bids. We got 4 minutes, so we'll let this go for another couple of minutes. We're at $4,100. That is awesome. So again, the actual amount raised is going to be a bit less than that. Some of the community donations were a lesser amount to charity, and then they earn some store credit so that they can get some games from the store. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. The charity gets some. The people that donated the games get some store credit, and then the store gets their business when they use that store credit. So it's a win-win situation for everybody, but it means that the total amount raised is going to be a bit less than that, but still an incredible amount raised this year. I am super thrilled with that. So plus well, $355 because 100 of that is from Fantasia Games and Meeple on Board Vanguard. They donated $100 directly here. So okay, thank you everybody. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and complete your orders and finish paying, and we will see where things go. There's Becky's comment that she got 10 games. Congratulations, Becky. That is cool. So what did I end up with? So I think you can go to auction, show me items I won. So I got the role player cards, a deck of cards, and Squire for Hire. So yeah, that'll be fun. Let's see everything. Did anything end up without any bids? A few games without bids. That is okay. I think I am going to be doing a Giving Tuesday event, much smaller event, maybe a raffle or an auction, again, for some of the things that were left over. So keep an eye out for that. Tune in for that. We do have a few sponsored items that I held back for different events. A couple of sponsors that sent in a bunch of things. we've got at least one copy of the Stonebound Saga and a few copies of the Grey Gnome games, plus a few gift certificates and stuff. Like I said, some of those will go in as prizes for anybody that fills out the feedback form or commented or liked the live streams that I had, um, uh, liked them or commented on them while they were going. David just donated $15. Thank you, David. Okay. So yeah. Look for something else on Giving Tuesday. Small little event. I think I can set it up through the same auction website. I believe it can be set up to do raffles as well as these auctions. So I will be figuring that out over the next few weeks. And then Giving Tuesday is, I believe, December 1st this year. It's usually the Tuesday after Thanksgiving here in the U.S. So we've got Black Friday on the 27th, and then Cyber Monday on the 30th, and then I believe December 1st is Giving Tuesday. So keep your eye out for that. Okay, I think everything should be closed at this point. Yep, the last thing that was bid on was 9 minutes ago, so everything should be closed. Let's just double check that. So Flying Leap Games, and yes, everything is closed. So I don't believe we have any more open items. I can double check in the software that I have. Let's see, all items, open items. Yep, everything is closed now. So thank you everybody for an incredible auction. It was an exciting time. I think this worked a lot better than our Facebook auctions that we've had in the past. This was much cleaner, much more exciting. I was able to add in a whole lot of really cool features. So thank you very much. I am going to sign off. I am not going to stay up for 24 hours like I did last Friday. And yeah, man, what a difference a week makes. Last week on Friday, it was like 70 degrees still at this time. Now it is 25 degrees and snowing out there. So, and it feels much more like November. But thank you very much for tuning in, for everybody that was watching, and thank you for bidding on this auction. Have a wonderful night. Let's see, can switch it back to the bigger screen. And thank you very much. Have a great night. Good night, everybody.